Hello everyone, welcome to GT Test Automation channel. In this video, I'm going to give you the introduction about the Selenium Web Driver. So this is the overall pretty much agenda of this particular video. This video is mainly for the freshers who wants to set up the required softwares so that they can get started with the Selenium tool. So the experienced user can just skip this particular video and go for the next session. So in this video, we will be covering about the introduction to the Selenium Web Driver and what are the different languages it supports. And then I'm not going to cover in details about the theoretical parts because this particular video is mainly for the hands-on. This series is mainly for the hands-on. So we will quickly see how we can install the various different softwares which are required to get started. So we'll do the installation part. So let's start with the first about Selenium. What exactly is a Selenium web driver? So Selenium web driver is basically a suite of tools or libraries which are used to automate web browsers. So you can automate almost all the things whatever runs inside the web browser. So if you want to automate something outside of the browser, so that we can't do alone by using this particular tool. So maybe you can take the help of some other tools to automate that. So the main beauty of this particular tool is it supports the various different types of browsers. Like with the Selenium, you can automate Chrome app, you can automate the web application in the Chrome, in the Firefox, it supports the Edge, it supports the Internet Explorer and whatnot. It almost supports all different types of the web browsers. And it parallelly, it also supports the various different languages. Like you can write the script in Java, C Sharp, Ruby, Kotlin. It supports various different languages. It has a support binary, means the binary for all different languages. So we will be focusing on to the Java because it's unfamous, and the you will find a lot of positions outside in the market that demands for the SDET developers onto the Java. But still, the trend is moving on to the C Sharp part, but the Java is still in the demand. So in order to work with the automation, you should have the at least some knowledge about the uh, Java. Okay, so let's move on to the software requirement part. Uh, so let's install the couple of softwares, whatever is required to get started with this particular session. So first you need the basic three softwares. One is the Java, another is the Maven, and third is the Eclipse. So we'll see how we can install those one by one. So to install all these softwares, I have given you the links, and I'm going to post these all links below in the video description. So maybe you can take those links and download those all softwares. So I'm going to quickly show you how you can do this. So if you want to install the Java, you may be probably knowing, or you must be having some Java install on that. If not, then you follow along this video. So I'm just going to open up this particular link. It's basically an Oracle website. So you can install the Java 8. So I'm using the Java 13, but you can download the Java 8 from the for the beginners point of view. Like it's a good is the version to start with. So once you click on this, so maybe depends upon your OS, you can choose the link. So if you link, if you want to download the 64-bit version for the Windows 10, so make sure you accept the conditions, terms and conditions, and it will redirect you to the login page. Here you need to type your Oracle account sign-in details. So if you don't have, then make sure you create that. Otherwise, you won't be able to download the software. And once you install that, then you need to set it into the class paths. And how you can set into the class path, you have to go inside the Start menu and type the env and choose the System Environment Variables Control Panel. And you have to hit on this to the environment variables. So there you can set all these values here. So you can set the path and also the home path. So I've already done this, and if you want to verify this, maybe you can start the command prompt. So I'm going to start the command prompt here. So 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 you have to type, say, Java, then version. So it will show you the which version you have installed. That's in my case, it is 13. So if you want to check the compiler versions, you have to type the Java C and type hyphen version. So it will show you the version number. Then similarly, you have to install the Maven. So in order to install the Maven, you have to go to this particular site. And once you go to this particular site, and then you can download this binary version. So you can download the binary version, this one. So once you download it's binary extracted in some folder, like I did it in for the here for in the Java folder. So maybe you can choose whatever you want and extract it there and set this into the class path. And after that, you can check the installation whether it's being done properly or not with the help of uh, say mvn command. So type mvn, then hyphen version. So it will show you that it is being now installed. The Maven 3.6.3 is being running with the Java version 13 and on the Windows OS. Okay, so if everything is done, then you need to download the Eclipse also. Then in order to install the Eclipse, just follow these. You can directly download the package. It's a straightforward, so I'm not going to cover that. It's already installed in my system. So once you install the Eclipse and start the Eclipse, you will get some similar this type of screen. So let's do a spot check and do check that is all these softwares are installed properly or not. So let's see how we can do this. So for that, you have to click on File, New, and then choose the Maven project. The reason of choosing the Maven project here, because we need to install the lot of libraries in order to start with the automation work. So instead of downloading all these jars individually, then and also downloading the required binary, whatever WebDriver binaries are required. So maybe we will take the help of Maven to make our task easy. So I'm just going to create a simple project for test purpose, just to check the installation is proper or not. So here you need to specify the group ID and the artifact ID. So I'm not going into the detail about the Maven, because we will be creating the separate series of videos for Maven if you want to learn the Maven in detail. So I'm just going to give temporarily the test project as a group ID as well as the artifact ID. Then we will click on to the finish button to create that. So looks like it is being this project is already being created. So maybe I will just give a different name here, say test project 1 and project 2, say finish. So it will create the new project, and after that, make sure you see the pom.xml should be created. This is the file where we will be adding all required dependencies here. And currently you are just seeing the group ID, artifact ID, and the version number. And yeah, so if you want to really check this installation that it is the Java is properly installed or not, maybe you can right click onto the main and choose say the Java class, and I will give the name to the test me class, and let's create the main method in it. And so let's do a quick sysout. So you have to type the sysout and press the control space bar. So it will give you means all these are the shortcuts. I'm going to cover it as and when we learn this particular tool. So I'm just going to say test me class. So we'll just save this, and in order to run this, you have to just do a right click on this particular class and say run as the Java a standalone application. Since we have created the main methods, it's a standalone application, so you can see. So now looks like everything is now in place. So we have installed the Java, we had installed the Maven, and we had installed the Eclipse, and we had created the one test project, and did a spot check that is the everything is properly installed or not. So I think we are good to go. Like in the further session, in the next session, I'm going to concentrate on to the what are the different libraries that one needs to add into the form.xml, so that we should have all the libraries required and get started with the Selenium scripting. And slowly we will also learn from basics to the advanced. We will see how we can design the frameworks on top of this. So that's pretty much I have for this video. So thanks for watching this video. Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye.